Well, that was disappointing. Welcome, guys, to another player ratings video. And if I'm being honest, not something I want, not one that I really want to do. But hey, I'm not gonna not do one just because we've lost and I'm disappointed with the result. I'm gonna do it because why not? And this is the player ratings from the North London derby in which Arsenal threw away a 1-0 lead to lose 2-1, and in which again we completely dominated possession of the ball. I think we had about 65% possession, but overall couldn't make any other chances count. Most of the time we just playing square balls, not really attacking them. And fair play to Spurs, I'm not salty about it. Fair play to them. So let's just get straight into player ratings, get this over and done with quickly. Starting off with Emi Martinez again, and once again for like the 5th week in a row, brilliant. Made one fantastic save from Davis, and who hit a very good shot from about 30 yards out. Then denied Son in the second half brilliantly as well. 8 for Martinez, probably one of our best players in that game. Starting for Hector in the outfield position with Hector Bellerin right back, and if I'm being honest, very average. I think that's probably the case with most of our players today. Very, very average performance from Hector. Started well with a very good run to square across to Aubameyang, who really should have scored, and that was the story of our entire game. Just not taking our chances, and overall we threw it away. We bottled it, and we've seen that way too many times over the last few years, and especially the last few months. And yeah, it was almost a carbon copy of the Brighton game. Just didn't take our chances, scored and conceded late when, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to give Bellerin a 5, very average for me. Moved on with centre-back Mustafi, and I do feel bad for him because, if I'm being honest, he was really, really good up until the second goal, where he could have done a bit better, and then also a few minutes after when he dived in stupidly, and Spurs could have had a third to kill the game off. But I overall thought Mustafi was actually pretty good, so I'm going to give him a 6. David Luiz, I thought, was very, very, very average again. People were blaming him for the Spurs equaliser. Personally, I think that's all Kolasinac fault. I'll get to him in a second. I thought, again, David Luiz was just very average. For me, a standard 5. Moving on to Kolasinac, I thought he was really, really poor. Not good enough. We scored a really brilliant goal to give us the lead. I'm going mad. Everyone's going mad. And then Kolasinac switches off, sloppy pass, puts David Luiz under pressure, and it's 1-1 like that. And if I'm being honest, Kolasinac, I don't know why we keep playing him as this third. He's not a centre-back. He can't play centre-back. He's not good enough. For me, I'm going to give Kolasinac a 3, and if I'm being honest, that's generous. Starting off, and then finishing off with the defence, so we're going to go Kieran Tierney. Again, very average. Didn't really offer much going forward, unfortunately. Putting a few okay crosses, but overall, it was one of his poorer games, unfortunately. I am a massive fan of Kieran, but he did struggle. I'm going to give him a 6. Starting from midfield, Danny Ceballos, again, very good. Very decent performance from Danny, one of our better players. I'm going to give him a 7. Controlled the midfield really well. But again, like, we didn't attack them often. It was more just controlled possession, square ball, passing it sideways, and yeah, we really should have won this game. But Spurs for me gets a 7. I thought it was pretty good. Same for Xhaka. I'm also giving him a 7. Did really well to win the ball back for the Lacazette goal. Again, controlled midfield, but was a few sloppy at times. But he's still going to get a 7 for me. And moving on to the front line with Nicolas Pepe, I thought it was very poor. It's his first game back for a while, and if I'm being honest, I would have started Saka over him, because to throw him in as his first game back for like nearly 2 weeks, I mean not 2 weeks, around a week, I thought he was really poor. If I'm being honest, Pepe, I'm going to give him a 5. And Lacazette, I thought was very good, scored an absolutely brilliant goal. And I'd be absolutely gutted if I was him that didn't go on to be the winner, because it really should have done. We really should have killed this game off and won it comfortably. But hey-ho, what can you do? But I thought Lacazette was very good. I'm giving him a 7. Finishing off the starting 11 with Aubameyang, very poor. Again, in these games against these top sides, he's very ineffective on the left wing. We've seen it a lot of times. Saw it against Man City, and we saw it in a few other games, especially away from home. If he's playing on the left wing against a top side like Spurs, as much as I hate to admit it, they are a very good side, and we've got some very good players, and he just can't affect the game enough. And again, he was very poor for me. Aubameyang, I'm going to give him a 5. Didn't really affect the game much. He hit the bar, but apart from that, wasn't very effective. Moving on to our subs, again, not really any of them did anything, if I'm being honest. We made 3 subs right after Spurs scored, and if I'm being honest, we barely even did anything after they scored their goal. So I'm going to give all our subs a 5. Can't really be bothered to talk about them. Can't really be bothered to do anything right now, but there we go. So yeah, very disappointing result. If I'm being honest, our season's pretty much dead now. Like, I don't really care. The only game that has any relevance nowadays is the Cup semi-final against City on Saturday next week, where we'll get probably tonked because Man City are a very, very good football team. But yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna act salty about it. I'm just disappointed with how he performed. If I'm being honest, Spurs did deserve the win. We really should have won this game. Fair play to them though. Mourinho, classic Mourinho performance, if I'm being honest, which is disappointing because whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I certainly didn't. If you did, leave a like. Whatever. Goodbye.